I can sit right here.
I thought she was grabbing it. Okay. I think we're lost in the curtain.
Well, I can come up here. And I can, you want me to go down after I speak?
Would probably be better to go down after he speaks. Jamie, are you a candidate? He's not? He's doing Nightingale.
Fighting.
So I guess you're going to be last.
Yeah.
And then I'll come up with you at the end. You get the stuff. Or do you? You don't need me, do you? Okay. So are we good to go?
Because she's going to announce, I'm just announcing mine for the honor.
Okay, it's after 6.
Okay.
Good evening. On behalf of the nursing faculty, I welcome you to the Fall 2022 Ozarka College Licensed Practical Nursing and Registered Nursing Capping and Pinning Ceremony. Please remain seated for the processional. please rise for the invocation offered by Dr. Josh Wilson.
Please bow. Almighty God, we thank you for our many blessings and for the chance to gather here this evening to celebrate these students' achievements. We thank you for these nursing graduates and for their strength, determination, and sacrifice it takes for them to make it this far. Now we humbly ask that you will guide these graduates in their careers and give them strength to uphold that oath they take in service to others. These things we ask in your holy name. Amen.
To welcome us this evening, I would like to introduce the president of Ozarka College, Dr. Richard Daw.
Well, good evening. I'm going to keep my welcome tonight short and sweet because babies start fussing about 45 minutes into the event. I promise you. But no, on that note, it's great to have. Should be a family event. So many of the nursing graduates are parents, and there are many parents in the audience, family and friends, and we sincerely welcome you to a very important event for the college throughout the year. I'd like to just take a moment and look around. I love seeing the Johnny Miller Auditorium at Ozarka College packed, and it's pretty darn full tonight, so it's a busy time of year for everyone. I want to welcome and acknowledge a Board of Trustee member who can make it tonight, Mr. Gail Cooper. Glad to have you here, Trustee Cooper. So on behalf of students, faculty, staff, administrators, Mr. Cooper, I do want to welcome you here tonight, and it's really a thrilling event for us. We had a great luncheon yesterday. I think you all enjoyed it, appeared to. You know, one thing I want to say about nurses in general. How many nurses are there out in the audience besides these men and women? Lots and lots of nurses. God bless you. Hopefully many of you are Ozarka College graduates, but we will not, I promise, hold that against you if you're not. We're very proud of our nursing program, and I don't know if you chose Ozarka. We're glad you did. I'm not sure if you chose Ozarka because it was close to home in many cases. That makes it more convenient. Some of you are raising families and taking care of seniors and doing so many things. Or maybe you chose it because it's such a challenging program, thanks to our esteemed faculty. It's a tough program, but you know what? I travel around the state and beyond, and I hear so many good things about Ozarka graduates. And back in the hospital for a little hand problem not long ago, a few months ago, and carpal tunnel strange out of the blue. I don't spend a lot of time on I won't say typewriter, on a keyboard. But at any rate, it's really uplifting whenever I've had to seek care to have Ozarka College graduates working on the floor. So people appreciate you. There's a reason we're number 2. Many of you don't know this if you didn't see the news, but our LPN program was recently ranked number 2 in the United States for LPN programs. So gosh, that's something to be very, very proud of. And also, we have one of the final RNEC classes for our RNs here this evening, and we'll be starting our own RN program for friends and family who want to know that or maybe seek a program like that more locally. But we're proud of how the RNEC program has served RNs and served our nurses for a long time. We're proud to be a part of that. You know, nurses are very special. What's coming next, right? No, nursing students and nurses. You know, you see a lot of challenges during a program. Many of you, some of you maybe have been married and other things, and raising families. There've been a lot of tears, as we heard about yesterday, off and on, just because, probably mostly out of frustration at times, because it's a hard program. It's very challenging. I can't begin to tell you how proud we are. We have a sense through your faculty, of how challenging it is. So we really do have a good sense for what it takes, what kind of character it takes for you to start a program and to complete it like this. So, gosh, you have our respect for sure, and our appreciation that you chose Ozarka College. Nurses are tough. These are some generalizations I like to share. Nurses are tough. I won't say hard-headed. They're tough, and nurses are caring, and they're empathetic. And like Dr. Lorch, our provost yesterday mentioned, you know, it's about the care you give. That's how you remember the care you give to patients. I can attest to that. But also, one other characteristic, as I finish up here, nurses has anyone noticed, nurses have a kind of a unique sense of humor. Fair? I think so. And you earn that. I mean, nurses sometimes when they start into a story, some family and friends can relate to this, you all can. Well, you may not know it. You start into a story, and others of us are, oh gosh, here it comes. Brace yourself. There's going to be something we perceive as kind of gory, or what do you say, TMI? You know, too much information or something. I think that's fair, but God bless you all. We're so proud of you. We hope you keep a connection to Ozarka College as alumni, and we just, again, congratulations, good luck, and you've earned our respect. Hopefully, you feel we've played, faculty and staff outside of nursing even, played some small role in your success here. That's what we try to do. So hopefully that's been the case. Good luck. Stay in touch with the program, with Katie and your faculty members, and let us know how you're doing. And maybe some of you most likely will end up coming back to be an instructor someday, a faculty member. So yeah, we're always proud of that. All right. Enjoy your night. You've earned it.
At this time, we're going to have the presentation of the Nightingale Award, and that is given to a student who truly exemplifies the spirit of Florence Nightingale, the lady with the lamp, the woman who we hold our profession to. And this award is voted on by the students in each class. They have to write why they feel one of their peers should get this award, and just some of the things that make them think that they deserve this. And it goes to a student who just truly goes above and beyond, who gives of themselves, who's not afraid to be of themselves. And we have one for each class.
I'm going to announce the Melbourne PN for fall 2022. Everything Miss Val said, her students, fellow classmates wrote about her. This year's fall of 2022 Florence Nightingale Award goes to Natasha Duncan.
Good evening. I am Jennifer Baldridge, and I taught the very last Mammoth Spring LPN class. We are truly honored to be here as the last one, and I had a really great group of girls. I had one, though, that stood out as exceptional in her drive and her compassion. She always had a smile on her face, maybe a little bit too shy, though. Our Florence Nightingale Award for the Mammoth Spring final class is Miss Madison Pruitt.
Good evening. I'm going to announce the winner of the Florence Nightingale Award for the registered nursing class. This is going to a student that is dedicated. His classmates said there is no doubt that this student is worthy of this award. And last but definitely not least, despite being a full-time husband and dad, he is dedicated in his study to help save lives and has taught me so much in this program. Without further ado, the Florence Nightingale Award winner for the registered nurse class of 2022 goes to Ethan Wilson.
At this time, we will have our decoration of students. Would the Mammoth Spring LPN candidates please come forward? Lauren Blevins, penned by instructor Jennifer Baldridge, RN. Natalie Goodman, penned by instructor Jennifer Baldridge. Sarah Harms, penned by Jennifer Baldridge. Amanda Pearson, penned by Jennifer Baldridge. Corey Kildow, penned by Jennifer Baldridge. Tiffany Perry, penned by Jennifer Baldridge. Madison Pruitt, penned by Jennifer Baldridge. Rebecca Stevenson, penned by Marie Coffey, RN. Avery Turnbow Smith, penned by Jennifer Baldridge. LaDonna Witkowski, penned by Jennifer Baldridge. Melbourne LPN candidates, please come forward. Kiera Baker, penned by Val West, RN. Jessica Barnett, penned by Kimberly Barnett, LPN. Haley Clapper, penned by Crystal Rush, RN. Natasha Duncan, penned by Chantal George, LPN. Zoe Finley, pinned by Crystal Rush, RN. Paige Galloway, pinned by Gail Funderburk, RN. Sydney Hemshoot, pinned by Gail Funderburk. Andrea Lillo, pinned by Christy Abel, RN. Tanya Morrow, pinned by Marcia Lawrence, RN. Skyla Sanders, pinned by Val West, RN. Megan Winchester, pinned by Kirby Gully, RN. RN candidates, first row, please come forward. Gabrielle Austin, penned by Alicia Bumpus, RN. Brianna Ballard, penned by Marcia Lawrence, RN. Amanda Barber, penned by Tabitha Russell, RN. Abby Binky, penned by her cousin, Shauna Webb, RN. Joanna Bishop, penned by Lisa Sellers, RN. Ashlyn Bratcher, penned by Ashley Acosta, RN. Chloe Burrier, penned by Tori Story, RN. Jennifer Case, penned by Jamie Yates, RN. Stephanie Donahoe, penned by Brittany Donaldson, RN. Letitia Elliott, penned by Kayla Dawkins, RN. Wendy Forrester, penned by Ray Namatka, RN. Catherine Fortner, penned by Kayla Dawkins, RN. Shelby Gilbert, penned by her mother, Michelle Crimes, RN. Jerry Hannah, penned by Jamie Yates, RN. Remaining RN candidates, please come forward. Aubrey Hayes, penned by her sister, Kayla Hayes, RN. Justice Hernandez, penned by Jamie Yates. Brittany Kendrick, penned by Stephanie Toon, RN. Tabby Knight, penned by her cousin Keisha Wagster, RN. Alyssa Lamb, penned by Nancy Pollock, RN. Dylan Lawrence, penned by Jamie Yates, RN. Keely Massey, penned by her sister, Easton Massey, RN. Hope Morin, penned by Jamie Yates, RN. Jillian Pruitt, penned by Nancy Pollock, RN. John Rains, penned by Kayla Dawkins, RN. Laura Roach, penned by Nancy Pollock, RN. McKaylee Sanders, penned by Val West, RN. Brandy Sherrill, penned by Kayla Dawkins, RN. Jordan Toller, penned by Tiffany Mize, RN. Carly Traub, penned by Jamie Yates. Leslie Wallace, penned by Kayla Dawkins, RN. Mashika Ware, penned by Nancy Pollock, RN. Jessica White, penned by Jessica Worthington, RN. Bridget Wilson, penned by Jennifer Hess, RN. Ethan Wilson, penned by Jamie Yates, RN. Brennan Worsham, penned by his mother, Lisa Burrow, RN. Florence Nightingale made history during the Crimean War when she took 38 women to Turkey to nurse sick and wounded British soldiers. Often during this time, when all the medical officers had retired for the night and silence and darkness had settled down upon the sick and injured, Florence would be observed alone with a little lamp in her hand, making solitary rounds. This led her to be known as the Lady with the Lamp. And as a tribute to her dedication, the lamp icon became symbolic of nursing. The lamp will always shine brightly as a symbol of the care and devotion the nurse administers to the sick and injured in the practice of nursing. Therefore, nursing students recognize and honor the dedication of Nurse Nightingale and symbolically plan to carry the ideals for which she stood in the lamp lighting and Nightingale Pledge portions of this ceremony. As some are just beginning their journey as young nurses and others are continuing on their chosen path to care for and administer unto others, let's pause to remember Florence Nightingale and her selfless commitment to our profession. Let us honor Florence Nightingale and all other nursing leaders before us by reciting the Florence Nightingale Pledge. I solemnly pledge
myself before God and in the presence of this assembly, to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, and all family affairs coming to my knowledge and the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
It is our honor to present to you the licensed practical nursing and registered nursing classes of 2022. We thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of these students. Please remain seated for the recessional.